How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 25 franchise video here today on the channel. So we're going to be doing the Minnesota Twins today, our next AL team. If you want a gameplay, like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to social, play the second channel, main channel, and rules down below the description. If you like other content from TJP. Speaking of the rules, it's going to be 5 seasons. Injuries on, not meant to be realistic. We might say some names wrong. If we do, we do. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just here to have some fun and bag on SDS, and we're doing all 30 teams based on standings and postseason success. So there you go. With that being said, let's get on the gameplay. All right, so the Twins here, we're going to advance to the regular season. Let's take a look at this team and see what we've got in store for us. So we'll look at the lineups here. So Willie Castro. We've got Jose Miranda at first right now. Carlos Correa, Royce Lewis, of course. So Correa and Lewis, all right. Matt Wallner, Byron Buxton, Ryan Jeffers, Trevor Lornack, and Edward Julian. So it's cool. Cool stuff. Probably going to improve a few positions there for sure. Vasquez with Bader, Deshaun Kiersey Jr., as well as Emmanuel Rodriguez off of the bench. And then if we look at the pitching, Pablo Lopez, Joe Ryan, Bailey Ober, David Festa, and Chris Paddock. It's not too bad. Simeon Richardson, got Eberson Castellano. Not really the best there. Danny Columbe, Cole Sands, Brock Stewart. We got Yohan, Justin Topa, and then Griffin Jacks as our closer. Okay, cool. So yeah, as you can see, we have some holes at that left field spot, that second base spot, and that first base spot. I mean, if we look at the first basemen, yeah, we definitely need some first basemen. We definitely need some second basemen. And left field probably. So those are some moves we can make to improve the team. First, second, and left. So we can look out there for some trades, whether it be at the All-Star break or right now. I mean, we can look right now, I guess, to see what's out there. We have Vasquez. I don't want him in his big contract, so maybe we can throw him in there to start off and see if we can get ourselves potentially a better second baseman or a better first baseman, either or. We also have Ty France, a legend, but not quite a legend right this moment. So yeah, we'll look around and see what is out there in the market, and I'll decide if I want to make a trade or not. All right, I was trying to look for some trades. I didn't really like what I was getting, so I'm going to wait till the All-Star break to make moves. So let's simulate to that point. Can we make the postseason? I mean, it's not the strongest Central Division, so we'll see if we can compete. I'll let you guys know how we're doing at the All-Star break. All right, we're 47-50. It's not the best. We could be better. Other than the White Sox, I mean, obviously the Tigers are pretty solid, so the Guardians and Royals showed some. They've been better. We look at the standings here. Nothing too crazy to write home about. But yeah, we got some injuries though. Severino torn pectoral. Not that it matters for our purposes. Look at the lineups here. Willie Cash has been solid for us. Yeah, we got to get a better first baseman. Miranda not doing too hot. Correa's been on fire. Royce Lewis, good power numbers, but not hitting for a high average. Wallner, we got Buxton's been cold as of late. Lornack's been decent, so I can hold on to that. And then, Edward's doing all right. So yeah, biggest thing is getting a first baseman. I think we need to get somebody better than Miranda. So looking at the bench, nothing too crazy. We have a lot of center fielders coming off the bench. I might move Bader as well, throw him in there since don't quite need 3 center fielders coming off of our bench. Let's take a look at the pitching rotation. Got Ryan, who's doing solid. Lopez, Bailey Ober, could be better. Festa, and then Chris Paddock. All right, bullpen, middle's looking good, and back end of the bullpen. I mean, Brock Stewart's been iffy this season, but Griffin Jacks got 26 saves so far. Yohan's got 20 holds. Cool. Very, very, very cool. All right, let's try to get a better first baseman. It's kind of the biggest thing. I need to get one now. Yeah, let's see if we can make something happen. I mean, Ty France, I mean, theoretically, we call him up, but I mean, if he's not really going to play, might as well get something better for him. So I'm going to look around and see if there's any first baseman we can grab. It didn't have to be anybody too amazing, but let's just see who's out there. I'll do this deal with the Marlins. I'm going to get Jonah Bride for Ty France, Jose Miranda, and Christian Vasquez. Jonah Bride, he's going to be under a nice contract. Very, very cheap. And he's doing solid. He's cold as of late, but he is an upgrade at that first base spot, so I do like that move for us. You know what? I'm going to get Yusei Kikuchi from the Angels for Bader, Fitzgerald, and Topa. Just an upgrade for our pitcher, another starting pitcher to add into the rotation, which I think is fine. Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, Chris Paddock is going to be a free agent, so I could look to move him potentially for like a bullpen guy. Can we get some relief pitchers maybe? Kind of looking out there. I mean, I can get Will Vest from Detroit. I'd like to get two bullpen guys. I guess John Brebria as well. He hasn't really pitched in the MLB, but yeah, I guess we could do this deal. We can get Will Vest, and then also John Brebia for Chris Paddock. I think that works for me since, yeah, we don't really need Paddock now that we just got Gucci's, and yeah, Vesta could be the fifth starter. So it works for me. I think that does make us, like I said, a little bit better, but only trying to obviously simulate. So let's see how we do the rest of the season. Not sure if we'll make the postseason. It's going to be kind of tough. Where are we in the standings on the wild card? 6.5 out? Yeah, I don't see it happening. All right, 82 and 80 is not going to be good enough to make the postseason. So, yeah, not the best. That's, I think, what they were last season. It was 82 and 80. So we really didn't get better. Yeah, okay, so like I said, a little bit of a down year. Missed out by 5 games, I figured. All right. We have some injuries to discuss. Yeah, Yusei Kikuchi broke his hand. I mean, he did all right with us. I mean, shout out to him. He was pretty solid. Matt Wallner, torn MCL, unfortunately. He is out. So we had a couple injuries that didn't help me out either. Look at the lineups here. Willie Cash had a good year. Extended him. He is a shortstop playing right field right now. Crazy is that. Jonah Bride, good year from him. Glad we picked him up. Carlos Correa's solid. Royce Lewis and he's on fire. Buxton 260. Okay. Larnack had a good year. Jeffers not the best. Okay, I probably want to get a better second baseman in the offseason instead of Julian. Yeah, I mean he can come off the bench, but I don't know if I want him starting really. We got Prado up here. Okay. Not the best. Pitching rotation. The starters were good. Zebby Matthews did really well. He got called up and he pitched very well. So good for him. Yanoa, shout out to Yanoa coming up, doing his thing. Dobnak, all right. Bullpen, Stewart was a little iffy, but other than that, I mean the bullpen was pretty good. Will Vest was 4-14. My goodness, 25 holds though, but all right. Let's see who ends up winning the World Series. It will be the Phillies beating the Tigers. All right, let's try to make some improvements to the team and see if we can make the postseason in season number 2. All right, so I did my arbitrations, which is cool. And, yeah, I mean, the left fielder, I mean, Matt Wallner is okay, though. I mean, I guess he could DH theoretically. I mean, or we can get a guy that could DH. So, what is Wallner's fielding? 70? That's not bad. But, yeah, let's try to see if we can get a second baseman. I don't know who's out there in free agency other than, like, maybe Torres. A little bit of money to play around with, so we'll spot it. I mean, I could even get, like, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he could just DH. Potentially. We'll see. We'll lock at the changes and go to free agency. You got Tucker. Well, Tucker I can't afford, so that's not a possibility. I'm going to look at second baseman here. Yeah, it's just Torres. I mean, Torres isn't bad, though. Go for Dylan Moore. He can play a bunch of different positions. I mean, that could be useful. Luis, go after him. Mateo isn't bad. I'll look around. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Nobody too great. I guess if I sign one of those guys, it'd probably just be more like platoon guys. So, all right, let me look around and I'll let you guys know when I have some signings on the table. All right, so I do love the lake life. Hello, Minnesota. All right, so we got Dylan Moore. He will be the new second baseman for us. And he plays a bunch of different positions, so it is a helpful signing for us. So welcome, Team Dylan Moore. All right, if I'm just looking for strictly a DH, I wouldn't mind just getting Giancarlo Stanton for the season. I mean, I can always move him because he's going to regress. But I don't mind taking Stanton for Eddie Calderon, Funderburk, and Louis Varland. We get Stanton from the Yankees, and he could just be a DH. So I don't hate it. Is it the best trade in the world? No. But, I think it'll be helpful for us. It's another bat in the lineup. So I'm going to simulate the rest of this offseason, and let's go on to season number 2. So season number 2, coming in, they can look at the lineup here. So we got Willie Castro DHing against righties and lefties, and Stanton actually plays left field, and Larnack sits. Okay, I guess that's not exactly what I was thinking of, but okay. So, yeah, Castro, we got Jonah Bride with Carlos Correa, Royce Lewis, Matt Wallner, Byron Buxton, Trevor Larnack, Ryan Jeffers, and then Dylan Moore at the second base spot with Cartea, Cross, Stanton, and Rodriguez coming off the bench. Okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but works for me. Pitching, we got Joe Ryan, Pablo Lopez, Bailey Ober, Yusei Kikuchi, and David Festa with Huascar Ynoa, Castellano, Sands, Stewart, and Danny in the middle with Yohan, Vest, and Jax closing it out. So, I mean, is it a good team? I think it's a team that can maybe make the postseason. Like I said, we'll figure it out what we want to do here. I mean, Larnack actually had a solid year, so it's not like he's been bad, but, off Stanton as well, backing him up. I mean, he's really there to hit, so hopefully get some game time. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll get some pinch hit opportunities as well, so should be fun. Again, he's probably not going to stay on the team long, or if anything, I let him walk next season. Either or. So yeah, let's just simulate and see how we do. All right, we're 59-38 the All-Star break this year, so we are looking much improved this season. 59-38, one of the better teams in the MLB. So that's good. Take a look here at the injury list. Danny's got forearm tightness, but he should be all right. Noah with a head fracture. You hate to see that. He was actually doing really well, so it's unfortunate. Let's take a look at the lineups, right? Willie's hitting the ball, so that's good to see. We love to see Willie hit. Correa's been solid. Lewis, good season from him. Buxton, like to get, he's doing all right. I mean, Bride's been good. Wallner, solid. Cole is late, though. Larnack's been amazing. So there you go. I mean, you hit 312, I'm going to keep you. It's that simple. Good stuff. Now, Jeffers not doing well. He's hitting a $176. I can't have that. Dylan Moore's been solid, too. We got Austin Martin off the bench. Cartea. Cross has been brutal. Stanton, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. We only played 16 games, so he hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities. I want to get a better catcher, so he's probably going to be on the move. All right, let's take a look here. I got Joe Ryan's been struggling a little bit this season. Bailey's been solid. I mean, overall, the record's not the best, but Yusei, excellent as a fifth starter. And yeah, Zebby Matthews has been good as well, so shout out to him. Again, he has only pitched 1 game, but let's go 3 games. But, hopefully he pitches a little bit more in the second half of the season, which I'm sure he will. Griffin Jax has been amazing, so we love that from him. Yeah, I think if I was going to make a trade, probably, Jeffers is not doing it for me. So let me try to see if I can get a better catcher. I'm going to throw in Stanton since we don't need him anymore. I guess we really never needed him, but still. So yeah, let's see if we can get a better catcher. All right, I'm going to just see what the Padres are going to get. Luis Campusano and Tyler Mahle for Jeffers, Stanton, and Julian. So they get a catcher that works for them. We get a catcher that works for us. And then we're going to also give them Stanton, and then we'll take on Tyler Mahle's contract because why not? So, okay, that's good. I feel like I kind of want to pick up a first baseman in free agency, just like another one to add. Do we have any first basemen we could pick up? Hopefully they wouldn't be added to the MLB roster, though. Kevin Sim. Oh my gosh, he's going to be on the MLB roster. I mean, I'm sure he'll get sent down, but either way, we'll pick him up, though. Why not? All right, so that is going to be it from me for moves. Does that make me better? I don't know, but obviously, Capstan has been hitting the ball well. He's played 54 games, but still solid. Yeah, not the best at behind the plate at fielding, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, hopefully that's enough. And yeah, we should be able to make postseason. All right, we went 105-57. We actually had a giant winning streak going on in like August. We were winning a bunch of games. I mean, I only see. Did we win this game? Yeah. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in August only. So we were excellent in August. Even the month of September, we were pretty solid. So yeah, 105 wins. Automatically in the ALDS, best team in the AL, and actually the best team in MLB. So, awards. We have a Griffin Jack's Delivery Man of the Year award, so that's cool. Very, very cool. We do have some injuries, though, unfortunately. And it's obviously just, but he's the one that's currently injured right now. Willie Castro, ended the season cold, but still had a good year. A little more solid-ish. I mean, Correa had a nice year. Lewis was good. Wallner was solid. Brian, not as great of a year as last year, but still solid. He ended the season a little bit on a cold note, but he played all 162 games. Yeah, Luis Campusano hit the ball well. Buxton, and then you've got Larnack, who also ended the season kind of cold, but a solid year. Martin off the bench. The bench was nothing too crazy other than Martin. Martin was really good. So shout out to him. Hit 302. And, yeah, the pitching. Pablo Lopez doing Pablo Lopez things. Joe Ryan doing Joe Ryan things. Yeah, the rotation overall was great. Kikuchi got moved to the bullpen, but I don't even mind. I mean, he's still doing really well. Is he going to be a free agent? No, next season he will be, though. Dobnak. We got Sands, Harms, and Danny in the middle, which is good. And then back in the bullpen, solid. And Griffin Jack's Delivery Man of the Year, rightfully so. Hopefully that carries over in the playoffs. Hopefully. So in the postseason, we got the Boston Red Sox in the ALDS. Boston Red Sox, for those that are curious, won 91 games. Game 1, Pablo versus Garrett. We lose 2-1. Got to hit more. Game 2, Joe Ryan versus Tanner Huck. Win 4-2. Okay. Game 3, Bailey over versus Brian Bello. We win 11-0. That's good. That's good right there. That's what we need to do. More of that, please. Festa versus Cutter Crawford. Okay? Less of that. Pitching good. We lost in friggin' extras. You got to hit more. And then, just got to hit more, man. So, big game 5 here. Got to win this one. We want to stay alive. And we do. All right. Taking on the Rangers in the ALCS. So, that's cool. Rangers won 83 games. Never underestimate a team. Joe Ryan versus Reynaldo Lopez. We lose 7-6. Shout out to San Diego Studio Sim Engine. And, I mean, a 5-2 lead. Not great. Game 2, Ober versus DeGrom. We win 4-2. Game 3, Lopez versus Rocker. We lose 8-1. Not great. Okay, we need to win Game 4 here. Festa versus Zach Gallen. We win 3-1, all right. Game 5, do or die. Will we do or will we die? Joe Ryan, what do you got for me? 9-5 loss. That's not good. Not good at all. Very, very bad. All right, Game 6. I'm not hopping on in because it's not the World Series, so hopefully we win this. And we do. Shout out to the boys. Game 7, big outing needed here. And we don't go to the World Series. Shout out to San Diego Studios, SIMENGINE. A lot of games where we pitched well and didn't hit. And there's also a lot of games where we hit well and didn't pitch well. So, I mean, Pablo Lopez, for some reason, just couldn't buy a win. I mean, it really doesn't help when your offense doesn't give you much. I mean, we had 1 run, then we gave up 2 in the 5th, but telling me we couldn't score any more runs after that? I mean, I don't know, man. All right, well, we got all the way to the LCS and lost in 7. Yeah, we need to, oh my gosh. Castro and more, I was praising you guys, but you guys stunk it up in the postseason. Lewis was really good. Ryan, need a little more out of you. Bench, nothing too crazy. Yeah, Lopez just gonna get a win. Joe Ryan didn't do that great. Bailey Ober was good. Festa was good. You know, you say, I say. You say you pitched well. I say you did not. Okay, that was horrible. I know. The bullpen, I mean, really wasn't too great. Back end of the bullpen was better. I mean, Trigger for Jacks though. That's not Delivery Man of the Year award performance in the postseason. Just saying. Expecting a little bit more. So, all right, let's see who's winning the World Series. It will be the Rangers beating the Dodgers. Okay, in the World Series. So Rangers 1-7. So it could have been us, but it wasn't. It is what it is. All right, well, we go into the offseason. I mean, we got 3 more seasons to go, so it's not the end of the world, but still, would have liked to have won there. All right, I think we're going to have a decent amount of money here. We didn't have an exclusive free agent negotiation contracts. I think I'm going to move Yusei and get rid of his money and his contract so that we can have even more budget for free agents. Because I'm trying to improve this team in this 3rd season, and I think we can really sign some game changers if we have money. I think we do, but I'm going to have to double check to make sure that is the case. So I'll do that once I do all these arbitrations. We're very, very close to finishing. Just a few more. But yeah, I think, you know, we still might want to have to get a better second baseman. I mean, Dylan Moore, again, more like a platoon guy for me, because he can play a lot of different positions. But, you know, he did well in the regular season, just in the postseason, not that great. I mean, I'm going to look here, free agency. I mean, Jazz Chisholm would work. That's a good signing right there. We do have money. I'm going to try to get some more, though, in a little bit. But, yeah, I'm going to aim for Jazz. And, you know, we'll aim for Jazz, and that's kind of like our biggest thing. So if we get him, that'd be great. Who else is out there that we can grab? Pete Alonso, I mean, I could throw him a contract. He could be a DH. And yeah, I mean, that would probably be about it. I don't know if there's anybody else here that I'm, like, craving for. So, we'll see. I'm going to do this deal with the Dodgers. I'm going to get Teoscar Hernandez, Jake Jaloff for Yusei Kikuchi, Luke Keyshaw, and Willie Castro. I kind of don't like that I'm moving Willie Castro. I do like Willie Castro, but I'm going to get Hernandez. I think that's just more of a position of need for us is that left field spot. I mean, Larnack could obviously still play left field, but I guess Hernandez would be the DH. Yeah, I like that move for us. All right, did make a signing here. It's going to be Jonathan India. So, double trouble. I'm coming to Minnesota. Okay. Not too mad about that one. Twin Cities. All right, cool. So, yeah, Jonathan India, welcome to the team. All right, and I signed Ryan Mountcastle. I wanted to get Alonso, but I ended up getting Ryan Mountcastle, which is fine. We settled for him, and he's, I might have overpaid a little bit, but hey, he's coming to the team. He's another guy to add to the lineup, so I'm happy with that. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Reds. I'm going to do Adrian Del Castillo and Christian Encarnacion for Rod Polino, Austin Martin, Herschel Ferreira. So we're going to get another catcher to back up Campusano. We also have Will Shoemaker, though. He could be pretty solid. Yeah, Del Castillo, and then we still have Cortea as well. So that's going to be it for moves. Let's simulate to the next season, shall we? All right, so season number 3 coming in. You know, we got India, Bride, Carlos Correa, Royce Lewis, Wallner, Teoscar with Luis, Buxton, and myself. My name is also Trevor, but it's not actually, Trevor Larnack. All right. Del Castillo with Mountcastle, Moore, and Shoemaker. So we get the Rook. Nice. First round pick. So that's cool. 2026. And then, yeah, you can see, some swappage. So, yeah, Dylan Moore is actually a DH. Which is kind of funny. Can he play left field? He could. Part of me wants to change the defensive positions and just have Dylan Moore be the left fielder. That might make more sense, but, we'll see if that stays like that. Okay. The pitching rotation and the bullpen, we got Lopez, Ryan, Ober, Festa, and Tyler Mahle with, Simeon Woods Richardson, Castellanos, Sands, Ken Harms with Johan, Will Vest, Griffin, Jax. Cool. Very nice. All right, well, we made the postseason last year, 105-win team. I don't think we'll win 105 games again, but prove me wrong, San Diego Studios. Prove me wrong. All right, we're 66-30 at the All-Star break, so that's impressive. In fact, it's so impressive that it's the best record in the MLB, which I will take. I will definitely take that. We got some injuries. We got a lot of guys hurt. Dylan Moore, fractured wrist. He hasn't been doing that great this season. But other than that, it's mostly just guys in our minor league system. See the lineups here. India's been good for me. Jonah Bride on fire as of late. Only in 234. She can go up a little bit. Hopefully it goes up a little bit. Get back to 240s maybe. Correa's solid. Royce Lewis doing solid. Matt Wallner's been great. Hernandez has been good. Okay. Buxton, Campusano, Larnax. A little chilly as of late, but, okay. Got Rodriguez, Sanchez. Gary Sanchez. Look at that. Picked him up, and he's doing well. Another catcher. Walker Jenkins, Mountcastle. Come off bench, doing well when he plays. So, how's our rookie doing? We got Salvador Perez, of course. Game like to pick him up. Our man Del Castillo, who we got, is in AAA, I think. Earl, what do we got? Yeah. Solid Prison AA is crazy. It's at 263. Alright, cool. So let's take a look here at the rotation. Looking at Lopez, has been solid. Joe Ryan's been really good. So is Bailey. Festa. Yeah, our rotation's looking good. Zebby. When Zebby pitches, Zebby does good things. So shout out to Zebby. Zebby's got to pitch more, man. He's been awesome. Shout out to Zebby Matthews. Okay. Middle of the bullpen could be better. Sands has been good, but Ken Harms not as great as I'd want him to be. But he's improving. Castellano, no. And then our back end of the bullpen has been really good. So, all right, I want to try to get another. I want to move on from Castellano. I don't want him on my team. So, what could we do to make this team better? That's the question. Got a lot of left fielders. Larnack is going to be a free agent. I wouldn't mind keeping around. I mean, Hernandez is also there too. I guess we'll look and see if there's anybody out there we could potentially move. Maybe get another starting pitcher. We'll see. See what's out there. All right, I'm going to just deal with the Red Sox. Get Tanner Huck for Castellano, Dobnak, and Cross. So we're going to get Tanner Huck. I guess he'll become a fifth starter for me, which is fine. Yeah, let's see what that pitching rotation looks like now. That's what it's looking like right now. So, yeah, Tyler Manley drops down to the bullpen, which is cool. All right, yeah, hopefully Zabby does not get sent down because I actually really like him a lot. I mean, Noah's only making $800K. It's crazy. Very cheap. So that's it. Let's simulate the rest of the season, and I mean, we should be able to make postseason. 66 wins. Wow, we won 111 games. So more than 105. Kind of a surprise. 111 games. I mean, that's the best in the MLB, I would assume, unless the Dodgers. Nope, Dodgers won 103. So we're the best team in the MLB again. League leaders: Joe Ryan, Griffin Jax. So that's cool. Hernandez, 103 runs, and Buxton with the WAR. Very cool stuff. We got Joe Ryan, Cy Young. It's impressive. Tanner Houck finished second in Cy Young. Very nice. Injury list. We got some guys hurt. Shoemaker, unfortunately, played 4 games for us in the pros, but hurt. Dislocated shoulder for Del Castillo. Not in the pros either. Nobody in the pros other than Shoemaker. Lineups. India solid. Jonah Bride. Been kind of cooling down a little bit, so maybe gonna have to look to improve at that first base spot. We'll see how he does in the postseason. The rest of the bench, I mean, Wallner was really good. Hernandez solid. Campusano, Larnack, and he's on fire. I extended a lot of these guys, so in terms of money, we're out of it. But we could theoretically trade these guys and free up money, but I assume that we are out. The bench was actually okay. Dylan Moore really struggled, but I did extend him just because it's good to have a guy like him off of our bench that can play a bunch of different positions. And I mean, Mountcastle is actually supposed to be my first baseman, really, but he doesn't play against righties, so not sure how helpful that is. Pitching rotation. I mean, Lopez was good record, decent whip, ERA. Get that a shade under 4 would be nice, but overall not too bad. Joe Ryan was amazing. Bailey over, nice. Huck, nice. Aley, nice. I mean, all very nice. Festa, you got Zebby. Zebby's got to pitch more, man. This Zebby Matthews guy is something else. I mean, this is some lights out pitching. Even though he doesn't pitch much, when he does pitch, he's been amazing. He's got to pitch more. Seriously. He is underrated. At least this video he's been underrated, so that's good. Back end of the bullpen's been superb. Griffin Jacks. Yeah, Duran, nice. Very nice. 42 holds. Will Vest, 27 of them. In the middle of the bullpen, a little iffy other than Sands. He was good, but Ken Harms, good record, but a little high on the ERA. Alcala, not too great, but he only pitched 8 games. All right. Well, it comes down to the Tigers, who won 90 games. Game 1, we got Garrett. We got Lopez. Game 1, we lose 3-2. Why aren't we hitting? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And then my bullpen, I praise you guys, and then we actually didn't blow anything in the bullpen. That was the Tigers that scored. Well, yeah, we did blow something. We did blow it. We're 2-1. Okay. Game 2, Joe Ryan versus Suarez. Can we come back and win? Yes. Please win more like that. Game 3, Bailey Ober versus Jackson Jobe. We win 4-2. Game 4, Lopez versus Reese Olson. Lose 5-1. Shout out to San Diego Studios. PISS space POOR space SIM space ENGINE. We're going to lose Game 5. Hope not. Joe Ryan. Garrett Crochet. There we go. Thank you. That's good simulation engine right there. That's realistic. All right. Orioles, what do you got for me? They won 94 games. Okay. Zach, the Elf Eflin. E. Flinner. All right, what do we got? Game 1, Bailey. Come on, do your best. Lose 6-1. Shout out to man. What the hell are we doing? Why can't we hit? Why can't we pitch? Why can't we do anything? Game 2, Lopez versus Valdez. Win 4-3. Much better. Thank you to my bullpen that game. Game 3, Joe Ryan versus Grayson Rodriguez. We lose 7-3. Shout out to San Diego Studios, Pittsburgh, SIME, and JNE. Game 4. I'm about to go to Game 5 no matter what happens, and we win 2-1. So that's good. Great. Thank you. Game 5, do or die. Tanner Huck. We do. Very good. Game 6, let's do here. We don't. Shout out to this. Man, this game just loves to piss me off. And then we blew a save. I mean, but we can't hit. Can't hit. Can't win if you can't hit. So we got to go to Game 7. At home, Joe Ryan. Grayson Rodriguez. Can our bats work? No, they can't. Just an embarrassment at the plate. Absolutely piss poor. Just can't seem to hit whatsoever. It's insane. I've never seen a team that can't hit. All my teams just can't seem to hit. Why can't we hit? Why are we scoring 1 runs? Like, it's not good. We had 1 good game where we hit. That was it. Seriously. It just doesn't make any sense to me. John Indy was piss poor. Oh, man. Yeah, I want to trade everybody at this point. Gosh, we stunk. Gary Sanchez did well. So did Mountcastle. Not Dylan Moore. That's for sure. All the other guys didn't do well either. I mean, Joe Ryan, he pitched pretty solid. I mean, Lopez, Bailey, Tanner Huck struggled, but I pitched 1 game. Festa, we didn't even pitch the secret weapon. Cole Sands was brutal. Okay, Harms could have been better. Alcala. I mean, Duran, yeah, blew a couple games. Vest blew a game. But, man, we just can't hit. It's not good, man. Not good at all. And, of course, the Orioles ended up being the Braves. Could have been us, but it wasn't. All right. Now we got 2 more seasons. So let's go on to the offseason. Just got to find more ways to improve the team. Got to find a way to hit. That's what we really got to do. Okay. So, I don't know if I have any money for free agency. We do not. I mean, listen, if you're looking at the positions, it looks great. We have talent, but we just can't seem to put it 2 and 2 together. I mean, we could make trades. I'm trying to think about who I want to move, though. What exactly do I want is the question. I want to keep Zebby Matthews, that's for sure. He's got some good value. I guess we could try seeing what Tanner... I mean, Tanner would finish... He did so well in the regular season, but... I don't know, man. That post... Well... I don't know. I really want to get, like, a dynamite starting pitcher. I want to get guys that could hit. There's just so many moves that I want to do that I just don't know who to go after. So, let's see. I'm going to try to see if there's any... I guess pitchers. I mean, we pitch really well. We just can't hit. And yet, I want to get more pitchers. So, it's funny how things work like that. I mean, in a perfect world, I can get Ohtani, who can do both. But, I don't know. Do you think I could swing a trade for Ohtani? Glasnow, maybe, but I could try. But I don't think I can get him. I'm going to look around more. We'll see if there's anybody here. Paul Skeens is kind of close. We'll explore. Let's explore a little bit. Is Judge the guy I'm looking for? I mean, he's one of those guys that it can get pretty easily. I mean, Judge could work. I could throw Judge. I know I could get... can I get... well, I don't want Trout, but... The Phillies have Bryce Harper. And I know I can get Bryce Harper. And if I can get Bryce Harper and Aaron Nola, it'd be a no-brainer. I might actually be able to. Hold on a minute. If I can get Bryce Harper and Aaron Nola, I think this is the trade I do. Because this knocks off 2 birds with 1 stone. We get Bryce Harper at first base. We get Aaron Nola as another pitcher. I get rid of Hawk and Maley. We get rid of Mountcastle. Not to say Mountcastle is bad or anything, but I think this just works out more in our favor. So what did I do with the Phillies? Instead of getting Judge, and that I think that'll be the only move I make since I am over the budget for agency. But I do think that Harper can hit in the postseason. He can hit, and the more bats I have, the better. And obviously, just getting another pitcher and Aaron Nola, I think, helps too. So, all right, let's go on to the 4th season. All right, so we're at this, what is this, the 4th season? Wow, it's already the 4th season. How crazy is that? Let's take a look here at the lineups. So we got India, Correa, Harper, with Royce, Lewis, Buxton, Matt Wallner, Jonah Bride is DHing now, which I guess is fine since Harper's a better fielder. We got Hernandez, and then Luis Camposano catching with Larnack, Sanchez, Dylan Moore, and Brooks Lee. And against lefties, a little bit different. Do a little swabby swap, but... Pitch rotation, Nola with Lopez, Ryan, Ober, and Festa. We still have Zebby out there. Zebby, the secret weapon. Sammy Richardson, Cole Sands, Ken Harms, Jorge Alcala. Then you got Yohan with Vest, and then Griffin Jacks. Alright. Now, if I wanted to do all this to get Gunner, wouldn't be able to because of injury situation, focus cheese. Wouldn't work. So, cool. Devers is a guy that rakes. Another guy that rakes, but we're cool. I think we're okay with where we are. This is exactly where I want to be. This is where I want to be. So let's hope for the best. I mean, again, we've won 105, 111 games. I'm not worried about the regular season. I think we can win 60-plus games by the All-Star break again. I don't see why not. We're not gonna win more than 111 games. I mean, if we do, fair play, and then we got to win the fucking World Series. Like, if that's gonna happen. If we don't, then I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed either way. But yeah, let's just go to the All-Star break again. We should be a 60-plus win team by this point in the season. Once again, San Diego Studios edging me, 55-42. It's underperforming. We're underperforming a little bit, not gonna lie. We should be easily at 60 wins, but we're not. So I don't know what gives, but I must have a lot of injuries. Royce Lewis fractured a leg. I mean, that doesn't help. I mean, not like he was doing he wasn't lighting it up. He wasn't doing horrible, but he wasn't doing lighting it up. Torn calf for the Rook. Okay, I mean, not really. Well, yeah, he's a Rook technically still, but pitch rotation. Lopez needs to be doing more. Same with Aaron Nola. Need to be doing more. Honestly, the rotation doesn't look as strong as it did last year. There's a secret weapon. Not as dominant as like the years past, but he has pitched a little bit more, which is good. So, middle of the bullpen, other than Alcala, I guess has been fine. Best. Jax is off this year. And I'm back in that closing spot with 28 saves. All right. India's been good. Correa, Bryce Harper's been great. Cold as of late, though. Got Hernandez, Wallner hitting 281. Buxton not having a good year. A Buxton down year. Jonah Bride has not played much. He's playing third right now, though. Then we got Campusano, decent at the dish. Larnax in left. All right, look at the bench here. Sanchez has been good when he plays. And the rest of the bench, Rodriguez, solid when he plays. I mean, I kind of wish my pitching was doing better, but some of my guys. Do I want to move Alcala? The answer is yes. I want to see if I can get maybe a better relief pitcher, see what's out there in the market. If I can get myself just an upgrade at the relief pitcher spot, that would be huge. Not sure who that guy would be, but just somebody a little bit better than what I have right now. Others here, the Rangers going to get Ian Hamilton for Alcala, Danny and Wetzel, so I usually don't trade for relief pitchers, but why not get Ian Hamilton, who's been pretty solid this year, so that'll bolster up the pitching a little bit more. That's going to be it for me. I'm going on at the end of the season, and we're going to hope that we are a good damn good team in the postseason. All right, 93-69 made it as a wildcard team, taking on the Yankees. So not as great of a season as we had in years past, but we also won 100 games. Yeah, we kind of underperformed, I'd say. I just don't think we played as well as we should have. Didn't help that we had some guys injured. Shin contusion for Matt Wallner, which is unfortunate. Jonah Bride torn hamstring, which is unfortunate. Byron Buxton with broken ankle, which is unfortunate. So that's probably why we slipped a little bit, because we had injuries. So, I mean, that'll do it to you. Harper had a good year. Just looking at the rest of the guys. Hernandez was good. I feel like we didn't hit too much. I mean, you get to see Rodriguez play a little bit, so that's cool. Looking at the rest of the bench. Not really impressed. The starting rotation, I mean, Lopez, a little chilly. I mean, Nola on fire. Ryan a little chilly. Ober on fire. Okay. Yeah, Zebby Matthews, man. He's got to pitch more, this guy. He's been really good. He's been really good. Steve Law, okay. Bullpen's looking good. Something to be happy about. 50 saves there from Duran, so that's good. All right, Yankees. They're the matchup. They are the team to beat. 94-win team. Game 1, Lopez versus Gilbert. They got Logan Gilbert. That is a secret weapon and a half. And we beat him 11-3. There we go. That's what I like to see. Game 2, Aaron Nola versus Max Fried. Thought about trading for Max Fried and possibly trying to get Aaron Judge. And I'm glad I didn't, because we won 8-7. So, now we get to be in the ALDS again against the Royals. So, Freddie Peralta versus Pablo Lopez. Game 1. Good stuff. Good start to Series 5-0. Love that. Game 2, Aaron Nola versus Nick Lodolo. We went on 3-1. Game 3, Joe Ryan versus Cole Reagans. Can't win that one, unfortunately. Not the end of the world. Game 4, at home. We win that one, though. Okay. Back in the ALCS to take on the Orioles. You know, the Orioles, the ones that fly, the birds. Yeah, the Orioles. All right. Lopez versus Valdez, game 1. We lose 1-0. So, past few games, our offense is kind of stagnating a little bit. Bullpen there gave it up in 10th inning, by the way. It's amazing. Game 2, Nola versus Eflin. We win 11-4. There we go. Our offense woke up. Can that carry over into Game 3 with Joe Ryan versus Grayson Rodriguez? It does not. We get absolutely destroyed. Okay? Pitching was brutal that game. Game 4, Bailey versus Valdez. We lose 8-6. Shout out to San Diego Studios. PISS space POOOR space SIM space ENGINE. All right, we got to win this one. And we do. Can we win this one? Povich versus Nola. We don't. Wow, piss poor. Very piss poor. Just piss poor. Not good at all. I mean, we've been... I mean, that's terrible, Aaron Nola. Absolutely terrible. So, Joe Ryan was brutal. And these are guys I extended, so I might have to trade them, honestly, to get somebody that's actually going to pitch well in the postseason. Because what's the point if you can't get there? Shout out to the boys. Some of the boys hit well. Wallner did not. Really. Our offense overall was okay. The bench, I mean, Jonah Bride, not much out of him. Shoemaker, not much out of him. But there was a stretch where we didn't hit well. Our pitching, though, Aaron Nola let me down. Joe Ryan let me down. Pablo Lopez did not let me down. And Bailey was okay. Probably just didn't have enough run support. Zevy Matthews. I was praising you this entire video, and you, my friend, stunk it up. Only pitched 1 inning. Cole Sand stunk. Ian Hamilton stunk. The rest of the bullpen was actually alright, but I blame it on my starters. They were brutal. Alright, well, now we only have one more season. Dodgers beat the Orioles. Alright, set on the 5th and final season. We have our work cut out for us. There might be some moves that we make that will look desperate, and you might be right. They probably are desperate. So let's head on to the 5th and final season. We got to look around. We're not going to have any money, so the only way I'm going to get better is through trades. I mean, I guess we could offer Murphy, but... Oh, we actually can. Okay, cool. So, great. We can offer him. All right, I'm going to head on to the free agency. I'll do my arbitrations. We'll take a look here if we have any money. The answer is no, so it's going to be trades. It's going to be trades. All right, so I did my arbitrations. I don't think we're going to have a lot of money for free agency, so the best way I'm going to improve the team is through trades. So, yeah, this is our 5th and final season coming up, so we need to make some improvements. So let's see what's out there in the trade market that can help us get some better players here. See what happens. All right, so the first trade I'm going to do here, I'm going to get Juan Soto and Brandon Sproat for Dylan Moore, Bailey Ober, and Steve Law. So I'm getting Juan Soto. I need guys that can hit, and Juan Soto can hit. And then we're also going to get Sproat. I guess to kind of fill in the hole for Bailey. So that'll be our first trade there. I'm going to do this deal here with the Dodgers. I'm going to get Will Smith for Simeon Woods Richardson, Marco Rea, and Arlen Vernon. So we get ourselves a better catcher for this upcoming season. Will Smith can also really hit the ball, so I like that move for us. All right, this next trade I'm going to do here with the Mariners, going to get Bryson Stott and Bryce Miller for Trevor Larnach, Walker Jenkins, and Jonathan India. So, you know, India's been solid for me, but I do get a better second baseman, I think, in Bryson Stott. Yeah, so I'm going to do that trade. And also getting Bryce Miller as well to add to the rotation. So I do like that move for us. Makes us better. All right, last trade I'm going to make here, I'm going to get Cade Smith from the Guardians for Gary Sanchez, Cole Sands, and Christian Encarnacion So we're going to get Cade Smith, a really good relief pitcher, to add to our bullpen. So I did a ton of moves there. We're going big here for this 5th and final season. So let's see what ends up happening. Hoping for the best, and I'll let you guys know when we get to the 5th and final season. All right, so the 5th and final season, let's take a look at the team. We got Stott, Correa, Soto with Lewis and Harper, Wallner DHing with Buxton, Hernandez, and Will Smith. Got Pisano coming off the bench with Jonah Bride, Earl Shoemaker, and Diego Cartea. He's got a lot of catchers coming out off the bench, so that should be fun. All right, pitching rotation: Miller, Lopez, Nola, Ryan, and Sproat. Good starting five. We got Festa and Matthews. Strong relief pitchers: Jax, Harms, Hamilton in the middle. And then to close it out, we got Johan with Vest and Cade Smith. Very nice. All right, so that's going to be the team. I mean, are we going to make any trades? Probably not. I mean, this is going to be the team. I mean, Jordan Alvarez is on the friggin' Orioles now, so that's cool to see. Of course, injuries, Cheese, as you can see, not going to quite help us out here. Wow, even that going to get me Paul Skeens. How crazy. All right, well, we're just going to simulate. Let's see what happens in this 5th and final season. It's World Series or bust, I guess. I mean, I would think. So let's see what happens and let you guys know how we're doing at the All-Star break. All right, we're 61-36 at the All-Star break. One of the better teams in the MLB. 61-35, which is good. We get some injuries here, it looks like. Let's see who's injured. Jared Walsh. Okay, not too worried about that. Let's take a look at the lineups here. I mean, Stott's been okay. Correa's solid. Juan Soto has been missing some time, clearly. Royce Lewis has been good. Soto hasn't played much. Wallner's been good. Buxton's been cold. Well, not a great season, but even hot as of late. And then Hernandez, a little chilly, too. So, bench has been overall good except for Brooks Lee. Will Smith has been a bit down. And then the pitching rotation, Miller's been a little down, cold. Lopez, excellent. All the stars are good. Fest has been absolutely brutal, which makes me want to get another starting pitcher, honestly. Rest of the bullpen, nothing too crazy to write home about. I mean, I guess I could try to get another pitcher. Do I want to do that? I'm way over budget. I don't think it'll really work. I don't have many starters. I throw like Duarte. I mean, is there a starter we can get? Grayson Rodriguez? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's got to be like Hayden Birdsong. Yeah, like a guy like that. It's not making too much money. Detmers. Casey Mize would be okay from the Rockies. And you could throw in Troy Taylor, or what would I want them to throw in? You need a left fielder. Dylan Carlson. And Josh Stewart. I'll do this. I'll do this with the Rockies. All right, that's fine with me. All right, that's going to be it for me on the moves. Let's simulate the rest of the season. Hopefully, we can make the postseason and go on a nice little run. 102-62, won the division, take on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. Wonderful stuff. Let's take a look here. We got some league leaders. Aaron Nola win percentage and wins. Very nice. A lot of Orioles, a lot of Yankees here. Austin Wells had a really good season. Good for him. Injury list. Harper out for the season now. He's doing solid, but now he's out. Royce Lewis also out for the season. It's crazy how we have to have injuries. We always seem to be dealing with injuries for some odd reason. But, that's just how it is sometimes. So a lot of guys were hurt. Buxton didn't do that great. Need him to heat up. We got this Milt Novikas kind of guy. All right. Bench, I mean, nothing too crazy. Will Smith does even play against righties, which is kind of wild. I think Gavseno is better against righties, I guess, which makes sense. But he's not better than Will, though, is he? No, he is, a little bit. Contacts a little more. All right, cool. I mean, either way, I'm just worried about our team playing well. That's all I care about in the postseason. I don't care who plays, as long as we play well. Pitching, I mean, Sproat was brutal, but he won't pitch, so it's not too big of a deal. Everyone else here, solid. Joe Ryan's coming out of the bullpen, which I don't mind. Rest of the bullpen was good. Cade Smith, 44 saves for the guy. Can't complain about it. So 102 wins. Weren't the best. The Orioles were 103, so cool stuff. So your date with Kansas City. Kansas City won 83 games. Okay. San Diego Studios Sim Engine. I need you to be on my side. I don't know what it is. Why is it that this stupid mat? I have this stupid mat, and it rolls up on me. I don't understand why it does that. It doesn't work. It's very annoying. I almost want to like not have the mat to protect my rug, or carpet. Anyways, Hunter Brown for game 1. Bryce Miller for game 1 for us. Can we please win? Game 1 we lose. Shout out to San Diego Studios. SIM greatest sim engine of all time. Game 2, Lopez versus Marsh. We win that one 3-2. Finally. Can we win game 3? Casey Mize versus Freddie Peralta. Yes, and we finally hit. Great. Let's win game 4 here and avoid a game 5. Bryce Miller versus Nick Lodolo. And we do just that. There we go. Now we're in the ALCS. We got to take on the Baltimore Orioles, who, as we already mentioned, were 103 game winners in the regular season. All right. Edward Cabrera versus Pablo Lopez. Game number 1. We win 5-3. That's a good start. That's Lopez there. Game 2. Casey Mize versus Grayson Rodriguez. We lose that one 3-2. Our offense, once again, didn't show up, and then our bullpen sucked, blowing the game. Game 3. Miller versus Povich. We lose 5-7 somehow, okay? Patrick Chang. Don't know who you are, but whoever you are, extra innings. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Our bullpen threw that away. Need to win game 4 here. Aaron Nola versus Tyler Glasnow. And we do just that. Great. Game 5. Do or die. Will we do or will we die? We will do, as we win 7-6. Excellent. If I win this game, we go to the World Series. If I lose this game, we go to a game 7, and I hope I quick manage. Let's see what happens. Mize versus Rodriguez. And we win. Beautiful. We are in the World Series to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. So let's take a look at their team. 96 win squad. They're actually the number 1 ranked team. Okay, we're the number 2 ranked team. They're the number 1 ranked team. I mean, they're pretty slow. We are the slowest and the worst defensively, but we have first and second and everything else. They're top 3 in pitching and power and 6th in contact with 10 defense, 20 speed. Okay. Not that it matters too much. Either way, they won 96 in the regular season. See what happens here. Miller versus Pablo Hernandez. Game 1. We have 7-5 loss. Shout out to San Diego Studios Sim Engine. Game 2. Lopez versus Skeens. We're probably going to lose this game. Nope, we actually win it, surprisingly. Okay. Game 3, we're on the road now. Casey Mize versus Cutter Crawford. We win that one 9-5. Excellent. Game 4. Bryce Miller versus Max. And we win. All right, we're going to game 5. Potential clincher right here, ladies and gentlemen. Potential clincher. So quick manage here, up 3-1. So if we don't win this one, we go back home. But you know I would love to win this, so that we don't have to worry about that. Aaron Nola is on the mound for us, and oh, they got Skeens. All right. So we had a little double play action there. All right. Second inning, nothing doing for them. Third inning, couple singles, nothing doing. Give up a solo home run. We're already down 1-0 now. All right, we're gonna start going through this a little bit. 5th inning, nothing doing. Okay. Aaron Nola's doing all right, other than the one solo home run to Kenzie Noel. This is his biggest mistake. And there we go. Buxton coming up clutching a solo homer. All right. Nice. All right. Tied up. Bottom of the 7th. We'll keep Nola in. He's been doing well. All right. 8th inning. Skeen still on the mound. Now Kyle Nicholas. We tie game. Single for Hernandez. All right. Strikeout there. Stott. Nothing doing. Correa. Nothing doing. Do we keep Nola in? Ground out. Error. Pinch runner. Stolen base. Fly out. This is your last batter. All right. Wish we could hit the ball a little bit more, but that's okay. And that was an unearned run, by the way. Pretty sure. Ah, brother. We'll bring in Yo on. Why not? He gets out of it. All right, 9th inning. Let's see if we can hit a little bit. Helsley on the mound for them. Ground out for Soto. Strikeout for Buxton. I mean, it's 3-1. All right, so now we lost game 5, 2-1, courtesy of us not wanting to hit the ball and making an error. Okay, game 6. So we get to play game 6. So we go back home. Quick manage this one. See what happens. Target field. All right, Lopez. Starting off nice. Let's see if we can get some hits here. Bottom of the first. Got Pablo Hernandez on the mound for them. And we're up 3-0. How great is that? That is great. That is great. Great start. All right. So we got some run support. Let's see if we can get some more hits here. Yes. Up 5-0. This is good. All right. Nice. Cole Reagan's on the mound. Nothing doing there. Still the 5th inning. Error. Double play. Good. At least we got the double play. Double for Will Smith. Okay, Brooks Lee. Lines out. Jonah Bride. 2-run homer. We're up 7-0. Double for Stott. Walk for Correa. Single for Soto. Pitch and change. Byron Buxton. What he got for me? Popped out. But that's okay. We're up 8-0. Very nice. Just going to go through that quick. All right. More hits, maybe? Nope, not quite. All right. Get Seager out. Reynolds. Nice. Hit a little bit more, nothing doing. All right, Lopez, 8th inning. Might as well keep him in. He's got plenty of juice, your final batter, and you got out of it. All right, bottom of the 8th. Should be good. All right, honestly, now, you know what? We'll keep him in. Ground out, strike out. Let's hop on in for the final out. We're up 8-0. Finally decided to hit. This is a superb pitching performance from Pablo Lopez. All right, we're going to watch the final out and get ourselves a World Series. All right, let me make sure that we're on the right thing. We are. This is the final out right here. Ozzy Albies at the dish for the Pirates. Ozzy Albies takes a strike. 2 strikes left for Lopez. This might be his last batter, depending on what the manager decides to do. He's got 93 pitches. Honestly, I'd keep him in. Why not? Swing and a miss, strike 2. Can he go for the complete game shutout in Game 6 of the World Series? He's been absolutely superb. Pirates been hitting the ball well, too, it looks like. Throughout the postseason. But not today. Not this game, at least, which is good. See what happens here. The windup in the pitch. Strike 3, and your Twins win the World Series. Shout out to Pablo Lopez. What a game he had. Complete game shutout as we win the World Series. The land of 10,000 lakes. Very beautiful. So we get the job done in our 5th. It took us 5 seasons, but we got the job done. The ultimate goal has been achieved as we win it. We don't have to watch everything here. Well, I guess might as well watch it now. There's Hernandez. Running in. Buxton. He's happy. We're going to see. Who else are we going to see? Nobody? Nobody. There's good old Ron Manfred with the trophy. Beautiful. Hoist it up. Yeah. Next. All right. Nice. Shout out to Soto. He had a good game, and that's why we got Soto. He's probably going to be the World Series MVP. Probably. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, yeah. Dominant performance there. So, we look here at the awards. Will Smith, World Series MVP. Okay. Jonah Bride, playoff MVP. Never mind. All right. Cool. Very cool. Let's take a look at the lineups then. You can see there who played well and who didn't. Campusano was alright. He had some moments, but Warner struggled. Hernandez struggled. The plate. I mean, Milt Had to play a little bit. How crazy. Shout out to Brooks Lee. Brooks Lee was superb. Will Smith solid, especially in the World Series. He only had 15 at-bats, and yet he was World Series MVP. How crazy is that? I don't know how many at-bats he had in the World Series, but I guess it was enough to win the World Series MVP. And I guess his catching, calling games and stuff was superb. Shout out to Pablo Lopez. He was amazing. Miller kind of struggled a little bit. All right, I mean, the starting rotation wasn't too great. Joe Ryan was good. Bullpen, middle wasn't too great. I mean, Hamilton was solid. Back end of the bullpen, Kate Smith was solid, and yeah, Duran was good. All right, cool. Let's go to the full screen and close it out. All right, well, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Comment down below some of my videos. Get our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from me, TJP. I think next team is the Cardinals. So I'll be on the lookout for that one when it comes out. It should come out tomorrow. With that being said, I will be heading out for now. Take care. We'll see you soon. Peace.